Okay, hello everyone. This is your girl, Sugary Girl Candy 2012. And first, I have to apologize for the lack of videos. There hasn't really been anything of interest that I could bring to you guys to give my thoughts on. But if you guys have like any ideas, any stories that you think I'd be interested in, then please feel free to leave it down in the comments below. And I'll definitely check up on whatever story you may send me, and I'll do a shout out as well. So if you have anything you would like me to give my thoughts on, or if you would like to know my opinion on, then please leave it down below. Okay, so you read the title of this video, you know what it's about. GameStop's GameSpot GameSpot and GameStop confuses the hell out of me sometimes. Say GameStop seem to be struggling to sell Xbox One. Make homemade signs. So basically, like, I've been reading about this from a very a couple of the people I'm subscribed to, but you know, I didn't really think like nothing of it. So you know, after seeing another person that I'm subscribed to, you know, make a video on this story, I said, you know, what the hell, you know, I'm gonna do it too. All right, so it's not really much to read on it, so you know. Anyway, so it says it seems as though GameSpot, GameStop are struggling to sell Xbox Ones. One NeoJav user found an interesting marketing angle being used when he went into his local GameStop today. The staff have made some prison art style signs that steer customers off of some of the false Xbox One issues. Okay, and as you can see, this is the sign. Whoops, sorry. This is the sign. I wonder if it's a bigger picture. Okay, that's how big it gets. But I mean, if you can clearly see, if you got this in full screen or mid full screen. Oh, wait a minute, there we go. Okay, so this is what the picture basically reads by that, you know, the amount of Xbox Ones. It said, did you know that the Xbox One will play pre-owned games? Play games off or online. Connect not required to install. Not region locked. Now, I could see this type of thing working on somebody that isn't like a geeky gamer, or, you know, don't know their tech or anything like that. But, you know, for the average gamer, you know, this wouldn't really, you know, make them go like, oh, okay, so it does all of this, you know, I'm gonna buy it. Because, you know, usually we like to do our research before buying whatever product we're gonna get, aka consoles. We like to do our research to see which console we're gonna get. We don't just go and buy it because of the price or whatever. Because if it, well, mainly it may to some people be the price, but to any gamer, you just buy it because you like it regardless of the price. So some people will be able to see through these little signs they got up. So let me move out of that. And the rest says, it also seems like the employees are pushing for Xbox One sales, giving negative feedback on the PlayStation 4 systems. One employee apparently even said that he uses his PlayStation 4 as a stand for his Kinect because it has no games. The amount of stock is similar in most places. Australia and the UK. Everywhere you turn, people have them in stock. Do you think Microsoft simply made more stock? It's hard to say, but let's be honest, Sony are almost definitely winning the war right now. There's always time for that to change, though. And this is why I have a problem with when people, okay, no, let me say this, it's honestly annoying to have to read this no games bullshit again, because the PlayStation 3 got hit with that line so much it didn't even make any freaking sense, dude. Now the consoles have barely been out for like what, 10 weeks? Less than 10 weeks, and people are already pulling the no games out of their freaking asses. Now let's be serious. The consoles didn't even come out too long ago, so of course they're not going to have like stacks of games off the top. I mean, same with, you know, the Xbox 360, and same with the PlayStation 3. But to make people buy excuse me, to make people buy the Xbox One, you want to, you know, give the successful PlayStation 4 shit. And this situation just has been annoying me overall, because it seems like the more successful the PlayStation gets and it does, and whatever, improvement they bring to the thing, people are trashing it hard. Like, because, you know, the Sony PlayStation 4 is doing good in sales, now all of a sudden people are saying, oh, sales don't matter and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I know they did say it, around the PS3 and 360 era, but not as much as they're saying it now. We all know when the PlayStation 3 was out, the thing got hammered. Like, it got hammered to the freaking ground. And when the Xbox 360 was outselling the PS3, it was a different ball game. But now that the PS4 is doing good, now nobody wants to show up at the game, which is ridiculous. I mean, just accept that the thing is doing good. Sony have cleaned up their act. They figured out what their problems was. They fixed most of them, and I say most of them because they're still, the ups and downs and blah blah blah. But they got their act together. They got their shit together. You could obviously, just from the price alone, you can see they learned from some of their mistakes. So I mean, I don't understand why, honestly, the console is getting shit for its success. It's freaking ridiculous, and you people need to give that shit a rest already and just accept that the console is doing good. It's selling, and yeah, and the people of this GameStop, or the employees of that GameStop and that particular GameStop, ought to be ashamed of themselves, just to get somebody to buy, a console they may not want. You gotta go taunting the other console and saying how bad it is and saying it doesn't have any games, when, the average person will figure out, oh, it doesn't have any games because it just came out. So, I don't know, this situation is just mad ridiculous, and they need to grow the fuck up with that shit and find a different method of selling it, and not trying to make another console look bad just to sell another console. It's freaking ridiculous. And it would be applied vice versa too if they was doing the same thing, regardless of what. Like, don't try to downplay the other consoles to sell another one. Let people decide what the hell they want to get, dude. If they want a PlayStation 4, then let them reserve their PlayStation 4. Don't try to force something down their throats that they don't want. Like Microsoft with the whole, Connect and all that other stuff. We know most people don't even want that thing. So I bet you if they was to get rid of that thing, a whole lot more people will buy it. Because not only will it take down the price, but, it'll let people know, you have a decision on if you want to have a camera or not. You don't have to exactly have it, with the console. You could just choose when you want to buy it or whatever. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this whole situation. So just let me know down below what you guys think of this whole situation. I may or may not leave the link because this is like a really short article, if I can even call it that. But just like leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll get back to you guys as fast as I can. Deuces.